Shortcuts was once a third-party app called Workflow. It's an app that, as the former and current titles suggest, combines a series of bundled activities into a single button. Apple eventually bought this app and renamed it Shortcuts, giving it system-level rights and more complex functionality. What makes it so fantastic is that everyone, beginners and experts alike, can benefit from it. So let's dive into it. You'll be greeted by the Gallery tab, topping the Shortcuts and Folders sections. Shortcuts is divided into 7 different categories. All shortcuts, recently modified, recently run, share sheet, Apple Watch, quick actions, menu bar. The Folders section contains whatever folders you personally create to categorize or group your individual shortcuts. As the app's first feature, the Gallery is an excellent spot to start exploring shortcuts as a beginner. It's a collection of shortcuts organized by their many capabilities and classifications. These are some of the groups. Starter shortcuts. Very basic, but handy ones, such as messaging your most recent photo to someone. Shortcuts for accessibility. Mainly health and emergency focused, with shortcuts such as sending a message and location information to emergency contacts or tracking medication. Great with Siri, shortcuts that may come in handy hands. Free through Siri. This collection includes a shortcut that asks Siri to tell you the weather and travel time to work, in addition to playing you a podcast. Wonderful widget shortcuts. Convenient to access through the Shortcuts app widget, such as the Play Entire Current Album shortcut. Share sheet shortcuts. These shortcuts are focused on saving, sharing, or editing content you're viewing. Some of the shortcuts include editing a Safari web page, turning a web page into a PDF, and adding a book to your wish list. Shortcuts for Apple Music, for everything Apple Music. Open genre playlists, play an artist, share your week in music, and much, much more. Shortcuts for sharing. These shortcuts will make sharing content with others a tad easier across apps, from Mail to Instagram and AirDrop. There are also more collections in the Gallery. Most of them are about productivity. Get stuff done, get organized, work from anywhere, and a slew of others are among them. After you've explored the Gallery and its shortcuts, you may begin creating your own. It doesn't take long to understand the reasoning behind them, and we'll go over everything later. All shortcuts. This section contains all shortcuts added or created in the Shortcuts app. There's a plus sign in the upper right corner that allows you to build new shortcuts from there. You can also switch from thumbnail to list view and back again. A search box is located on the very right, making it simple to seek up the name of a certain shortcut. Recently modified. This section displays shortcuts you've recently modified, and they're sorted accordingly. Recently run. This section, like the previous one, lists shortcuts you've recently run. It indicates when they were last triggered and sorts them accordingly. Share sheet. This section lists iOS and iPad OS shortcuts that support and appear on the share sheet, not macOS. Because the Shortcuts software supports iCloud Sync, you can see which of your shortcuts support that setting on iPhone, iPad from your Mac. Apple Watch. Shortcuts commands may now be executed directly from your wrist, thanks to Watch OS 7. This section displays the shortcuts that have been synced to your watch. Quick actions. This section displays the shortcuts you've created to the Finder and Services menu using the shortcut creation settings. Menu bar. This section displays the shortcuts you've put to the menu bar of your Mac for easy access. Folders. As previously said, folders are where your own groups live to better organize your shortcuts. You can make as many folders as you wish, and they will sync to your iDevices if you have iCloud Sync enabled. General. You may disable iCloud Sync under General. This will keep all of your iDevices shortcuts up to date. There's also a private sharing option, which allows your contacts to share shortcuts with you directly. Apple, on the other hand, warns that it cannot check whether received shortcuts are secure or not. Basically, use at your own risk. Sidebar. Sidebar options allow you to reveal or conceal specific sections and folders from the app's sidebar. Advanced. For more experienced users, advanced choices contain advanced settings. If you're still new to shortcuts and everything seems too confusing, we recommend leaving advanced settings turned off. You can start experimenting with them once you're more familiar with how everything works. Begin by clicking the plus sign in the top right corner of the My Shortcuts area. A blank canvas will be displayed. This is where you'll create your first shortcut. You must name it and, if wanted, change the default icon. These can be done under the canvas's top left customization settings. There are 15 icon colors to pick from, but there are just a few dozen icons. Icons include animals, people, fictional characters, and household items. It's almost certain that you'll locate one that corresponds to the theme of your shortcut. When you give your shortcut a name and selected the action from the right side, just close the tab. And there you have it. Shortcuts on macOS offers a world of possibilities at your fingertips. Explore the curated gallery, craft personalized shortcuts, and revolutionize your Mac experience effortlessly. Whether you're a beginner or pro, this intuitive tool empowers everyone. Subscribe for more tips, tricks, and unleash the full potential of shortcuts. Simplify tasks and automate with ease. Join us on AIM Apple for a smarter workflow and endless possibilities. Like, subscribe, and start your shortcut journey today.